Ladies, have you ever noticed your scent seems a little different as you've gotten older? Perhaps your favorite perfume doesn't linger, or you feel a bit self-conscious. If you're an older woman, you're not imagining it. As a doctor with decades of experience, I've seen countless patients, like Betty, silently worry about this natural shift that no one discusses. This change in your body's fragrance is real, backed by science, and can subtly affect your confidence. In this video, I'm revealing 8 surprising facts about why our body odor changes with age, and sharing simple, practical tips to help you feel fresh and confident. Stick with me, because the 7th fact will absolutely change how you think about your scent forever. Number 1. Shifting skin chemistry. Have you ever noticed, perhaps, that your favorite perfume doesn't seem to last as long these days? Or maybe, just maybe, it smells a little different on you than it used to? You might spritz your beloved fragrance in the morning, expecting it to gently linger throughout the day, just like it did in your younger years. But then, by midday, you find yourself wondering, where did it go? You lift your wrist to your nose, taking a careful sniff. It's mostly faded. Or worse, it smells slightly off from how you remember it. My dear ladies, you are not imagining it. This is a phenomenon I've heard countless times from my patients over the years. And I want you to know, it's not in your head. This is a perfectly natural part of our aging journey, and it has a very clear scientific explanation. And this isn't just an anecdotal observation. It's truly backed by science. Dermatological studies have shown that our skin's pH level also changes with age, often becoming less acidic. This shift directly impacts the skin's microbiota, those tiny bacteria, and consequently influences our overall body odor. Science confirms what you're experiencing is real. I remember my patient Carol, a delightful 68-year-old with elegant silver hair. She always loved the classic scent of roses. Recently, she came to me, a hint of worry in her voice, saying, "Doctor, I wear my old perfume, but it just seems to disappear so quickly now. It doesn't smell as lovely as it did when I was 40. Am I doing something wrong?" She felt a little self-conscious, as if something was amiss with her. I explained to her about the changing skin chemistry, how the oil glands slow down, and how that affects scent retention. When she learned that this was a normal part of aging, a natural adaptation of her body, she visibly relaxed. She wasn't alone. She didn't smell odd, as she'd feared. Her body was simply evolving. So, what can we do to help our skin and keep that fresh feeling we all cherish? Don't you worry, the solution is quite simple and completely within your grasp. You can truly help your skin by moisturizing regularly with unscented, emollient-rich creams. Think of it as adding a good moisturizer to your daily routine, just like you have your morning glass of water. Look for products with ingredients like ceramides or hyaluronic acid. Fancy names, yes, but they're actually little heroes that help your skin lock in moisture, keeping it softer and healthier. Well-hydrated skin provides a better environment for beneficial bacteria and helps fragrances last longer. This is a small step, but it will make a big difference. Start this moisturizing habit today. You might apply your cream right after showering, while your skin is still a little damp, to truly seal in that moisture. It's a kind gesture to yourself, helping you feel more comfortable and confident every single day. Additionally, you might consider looking for perfumes with a higher concentration, like an eau de parfum instead of an eau de toilette, or perhaps rollerball or oil-based fragrances instead of traditional alcohol sprays. These often adhere better to mature skin because they evaporate less quickly and can interact more favorably with your changing skin. You don't have to give up your favorite scents, not at all, but sometimes a little adjustment is just what we need to suit this wonderful new chapter of our lives. If you've ever felt your perfume just isn't working like it used to, please comment "skincare" below. It lets me know you understand, and it helps others see they're not alone. We're all learning and supporting each other, aren't we? Number 2. Tu naninal, the old person smell, the old person smell. Have you ever stepped into an older person's home, perhaps a dear relative or a longtime friend, and noticed a distinct scent? It's not necessarily unpleasant, but it's unmistakable. It doesn't smell like perfume, and it's not quite like food. Some folks call it stale or musty, while others pick up hints of grassiness or a waxy undertone. It's so easy for us to assume it's just the house itself, the old curtains, the seasoned furniture that's seen countless memories, or maybe just a little dust. But I want to tell you this, the truth is much more personal. That scent doesn't always come from the house. It's often tied to the people themselves. And I know, talking about this can feel a little uncomfortable, even a bit embarrassing, but I want to reassure you that this is a perfectly normal part of the aging process. You are not alone. So, what can we do to minimize the effects of 2-nonenal and keep feeling fresh? Don't you worry, there are a few simple yet effective tips you can start today. First and foremost is staying hydrated. Yes, plain old water is your best friend. Try to drink around 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. Water doesn't just keep your body running smoothly. It helps flush out these byproducts, like 2-nonenal, from your system naturally. Think of it as a way to cleanse and refresh your internal system. Secondly, boost your antioxidants in your diet. These antioxidants are like little soldiers that help your body fight against oxidative stress, which is the very process that creates 2-nonenal. Think about incorporating green tea, a wonderful drink packed with antioxidant catechins, or juicy citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits, and those vibrant leafy greens such as spinach and kale. They're not only delicious, but they're working to help your body from the inside out. And finally, a simple but effective tip is to gently exfoliate once or twice a week. This helps to slough off dead skin cells where this 2-nonenal compound can linger. You don't need harsh scrubs. A gentle body wash with fine beads or even a soft washcloth will do the trick. This will leave your skin feeling fresher and help to get rid of anything unwelcome. Simple, isn't it? You don't need to resort to harsh chemicals or fret excessively about this. This is a part of life, and we have very natural, easy-to-implement ways to manage it. What matters is awareness and proactive self-care. Were you surprised by 2-nonenal? Please comment, "Wow," if this was new information for you. I'd love to know what you think. Number 3. Hormonal shifts. Hormones are the puppet masters. My dear ladies, you've probably noticed that significant moments in life, like pregnancy, your monthly cycle, or especially menopause, don't just affect your mood or your body temperature. They also, quite subtly, shift your scent. Perhaps you've wondered why some days you feel particularly fresh, or other days your body odor seems a little different. This isn't random. The hormones in our bodies are like invisible puppet masters. They influence a myriad of biological processes, including how we smell. Estrogen, in particular, is a key hormone, a crucial conductor in the symphony of female hormones. When estrogen levels are high, as they are during your fertile years or during pregnancy, it tends to keep your body odor milder, more balanced, and generally more pleasant. Our skin during these times often remains supple, our sweat glands hum along harmoniously, and the blend of hormones and skin bacteria creates a natural scent that's soft, neutral, and usually quite agreeable. You feel fresh, and your favorite perfume holds its notes beautifully. But when estrogen levels dip, especially after menopause, a significant milestone in every woman's life, the game changes. This is a major biological transition, impacting many aspects of the body. One noticeable change is that your skin becomes drier, not just on the surface, but deeper down, right to the sweat glands themselves. You might think less sweat sounds like a win for odor control, right? But the reality isn't quite so simple. This drier skin environment alters the landscape for the community of bacteria living on our skin. Additionally, staying well hydrated and maintaining a healthy, balanced diet can also support natural hormone balance from within. While we can't stop menopause from happening, taking care of ourselves from the inside out will help our bodies maintain the best balance possible. This helps you not only feel better but also more confident about your natural scent. If you've noticed these shifts after menopause, please comment "hormones" below so we know you're experiencing it too. We are not alone on this journey. Number 4. Medications and their unexpected impact. Here's something you may not have considered, and it's often overlooked. The medications you take daily, whether they're to keep your heart healthy, manage your blood pressure, or ease those aches and pains, can sometimes subtly, or not so subtly at all, alter your natural scent. Sounds strange, doesn't it? But when you think about how medicines work, it actually makes perfect sense. Most medications are designed to adjust some biological process in your body. As your system metabolizes these chemical compounds, They can interact with your body's chemistry in ways that go beyond the drug's intended purpose. Sometimes, this process leaves behind byproducts that your body needs to eliminate, and one of those elimination pathways is right through our sweat. As a result, your natural scent can change. And this isn't just me speculating. Pharmacological studies have documented numerous medications that can cause changes in body odor. These studies delve into how drugs are metabolized within the body and excreted through various pathways, including the skin and breath. This gives us solid scientific evidence to understand why these changes occur. I remember Evelyn, 72, a very active woman who was always on top of her health. She had to take blood pressure medication every day. After a few weeks on a new prescription, she noticed her sweat had a slightly different smell. At first, she was very shy about bringing it up, afraid I'd think she wasn't keeping herself clean. But once I explained to her that it was a common side effect of the medication she was taking, a byproduct her body was trying to eliminate, she felt a huge sense of relief. We worked on adjusting some things, not necessarily changing the medication, but focusing on hydration and some other small tips. And now, she feels much better, not worrying as much about her body odor. So, if you're taking medication and notice your body odor shifting, what's the most important thing? Don't hesitate to discuss it with your doctor. They know your medications best and can truly help you. Sometimes, they might adjust your dosage or suggest switching to an alternative medication if one is available. Or perhaps simply suggest timing your doses differently to minimize side effects. While you're waiting for that conversation, prioritize something very simple yet incredibly powerful. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water every day and eat water-rich foods like cucumbers, watermelon, cantaloupe, or celery. These foods are not only delicious but also help your body to flush out excess drug metabolites naturally. This can help reduce any unwanted scent changes over time. You see, not all medications cause this, and the benefits of taking your medication often far outweigh these minor side effects. But being aware of it will help you manage it better and worry less about what's happening with your body. If you're on medication and noticing these changes, please comment "meds" below so others know they're not alone. We're a community here to support each other. Number 5. Diet. You've probably heard the phrase, "You are what you eat," hundreds of times in your life, right? But when it comes to body odor, that saying rings truer than you might ever have imagined, especially as we get older. Your favorite foods, from that comforting dinner to that afternoon snack, could be subtly influencing your natural scent. This might sound a little far-fetched, but I've witnessed it countless times throughout my years of practice. So, why is this the case? Well, when we eat, the foods we consume are broken down by our bodies into various chemical compounds. Some of these compounds are then absorbed into our bloodstream and eventually excreted from the body through different pathways, including through our skin, our breath, and our sweat. This means that what you put into your body can indeed come out, carrying with it distinct aromas. I remember one of my patients, Franklin, a lovely gentleman in his early 70s. He absolutely loved curry, and his wife, Margaret, gently complained that he had a distinct, spicy smell she hadn't noticed before. Franklin was quite surprised at first, as he considered himself very clean. But that's a perfect example of how diet affects body odor. Or another case, Dorothy, 69, who loved her milk and dairy products. She used to complain of a slightly sour body odor she couldn't explain. After I suggested she try cutting back on dairy and swapping it for plant-based milks for a few weeks, she noticed a significant difference. Sometimes, small dietary tweaks yield big results you wouldn't expect. Thankfully, some foods can work in your favor to help you smell fresh and clean from the inside out. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are real heroes. They are packed with chlorophyll, a natural compound that acts as an internal deodorizer, neutralizing odors before they even start. Think of them as a natural internal cleanser for your body. Citrus fruits, oranges, lemons, limes, and grapefruits are also fantastic. They're not only delicious but also help detoxify your system with their high water content and abundant vitamin C, flushing out compounds that might otherwise contribute to unpleasant smells. Fresh herbs like mint, basil, and rosemary don't just make your food taste better. They contain aromatic oils. As they are metabolized in your body, these oils can subtly improve the scent of your sweat. And finally, green tea is another powerful ally. It's loaded with antioxidants like catechins, which help combat odor-causing bacteria from the inside out, leaving you with a cleaner, lighter scent. If your body odor has taken an unexpected turn, don't hesitate to take stock of your diet. Small changes can yield big results. Try cutting back a bit on foods like garlic, onions, red meat, alcoholic beverages, spicy foods, and dairy products if you find they're problematic for you. Conversely, actively boost your intake of leafy greens, citrus fruits, fresh herbs, and green tea. Try applying these small changes for a few weeks. You might be pleasantly surprised at the difference they make to your natural scent. You don't have to give up all your favorite foods. Not at all. I understand that. Life is for enjoying. But being aware and making slight adjustments can help immensely. Do you think your diet might be affecting your body odor? Please comment food below. I'd love to hear about your experiences.
Number 6. Stress and sweat.
If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Have you ever noticed that you smell different when you're stressed out or nervous? Perhaps you're preparing for an important appointment, or you're having a difficult conversation, and suddenly you feel more sweat, and that sweat has a heavier smell, not quite like the sweat you get from a workout. It's not just that you're sweating more, it's that the quality of that sweat feels stronger or sharper. This isn't your imagination, my friends. There's a very clear scientific reason behind it. Many of my patients, like Robert, a calm and dignified gentleman in his late 70s, have told me how uncomfortable he felt when he noticed he smelled more on days he had a big appointment at the bank or a complex family matter to deal with. He felt uneasy, and it just added to his anxiety. It wasn't just the smell, it was the feeling of worry it brought with it. And this is scientifically proven. Scientists have analyzed the composition of stress sweat and confirmed that it's significantly different from workout sweat. Stress sweat contains more organic compounds that bacteria love, creating those distinct and powerful odor molecules. I remember Linda, 75, who often worried about her husband's health. She noticed her body odor was much stronger on days she felt intensely stressed. I guided her through some simple deep breathing and meditation exercises, just 5 to 10 minutes a day. While it didn't eliminate the odor, she found it much less potent, and importantly, she felt more in control of the situation. She told me that knowing the cause and being able to do something about it brought her immense peace of mind. So, what can we do to manage stress sweat and the scent it brings? Fortunately, there are very simple and effective ways. First, focus on stress-reducing techniques. Deep breathing is a powerful tool you can use anytime, anywhere. When stress spikes, try inhaling deeply for 4 seconds, holding for 4 seconds, then exhaling slowly for 6 seconds. Repeat this a few times. This helps to calm your nervous system, lower those stress hormone levels, and consequently, reduce the amount of stress sweat you produce. Also, try brisk walks or a few minutes of meditation daily. Second, since the odor from stress sweat comes from bacteria feasting on its fatty components, an antibacterial body wash can target the root cause. Look for products with ingredients like benzoyl peroxide or tea tree oil, which help kill odor-causing bacteria before they have a chance to break down the sweat and create that unpleasant smell. And finally, clothing choices matter too. Tight, restrictive outfits can trap stress sweat against your skin, creating a warm, moist environment where bacteria thrive. Instead, opt for loose, breathable fabrics like cotton, linen, or bamboo. These natural materials allow air to circulate, wick moisture away, and give your skin a chance to breathe, reducing the intensity of any odor. Make stress reduction a priority in your life. It's not just good for your body odor, but for your overall well-being, both physically and mentally. A little sweat is a normal part of life. The important thing is knowing how to manage it when stress strikes. Do you have any effective stress-reducing tips? Please share your wisdom by commenting "relax" below. We can all learn from each other. Number 7. Clothing choices. Do you ever think you've washed your clothes thoroughly, but when you pull them out of the dryer or your closet, there's still a faint, strange smell? A musty odor, or that old scent that's just stubbornly there? You might have used the most expensive detergent, the sweetest-smelling fabric softener, and laundered them meticulously. But still, that lingering smell seems to hover. Don't be surprised, my friends. I want to tell you that your clothes could actually be secretly sabotaging your efforts to smell fresh. This is something many people never even consider. I remember Nancy, 70, a very fastidious woman who always prided herself on her cleanliness. She used to feel very puzzled by this. She always washed her clothes carefully, dried them thoroughly, yet she still noticed a faint old smell on her clothes, especially her winter coats. She wondered if she was doing something wrong. For example, Evelyn, who often wore polyester activewear. She was quite surprised when I explained the difference between synthetic and natural fabrics, and how our sweat can cling to each type. Studies in material science have shown that odor-causing bacteria actually thrive more on synthetic fibers than on natural ones. Furthermore, these bacteria and the odor compounds they produce are much harder to remove during the washing process when they cling to synthetic fibers. This gives us clear scientific evidence that the type of fabric you wear truly plays a big role in how you smell. So, what can we do to ensure our clothes are always clean and fresh? There are a few simple laundry hacks you can start applying today, and they will make a huge difference. First, opt for natural fabrics. Instead of polyester or nylon, prioritize materials like cotton, bamboo, or linen. These materials are breathable and excellent at wicking moisture away from your skin, allowing air to circulate and reducing the damp conditions that bacteria love. Second, try these simple laundry hacks. Add half a cup of white vinegar to your wash cycle. Vinegar is a powerful natural acid that breaks down odor-causing bacteria and dissolves detergent residue that builds up on fabrics. Toss in a quarter cup of baking soda. 2. Baking soda has alkaline properties that neutralize and lift trapped smells, acting as a gentle deodorizer. Don't overload your washing machine. Cramming too many items into one load prevents water and detergent from circulating properly, leaving sweat-soaked clothes less than fresh. Whenever possible, dry your clothes in the sun. Sunlight is a powerful natural disinfectant with UV rays that kill lingering bacteria and leave your laundry smelling crisp and clean, all naturally. Try these little tips. Sometimes, the solution isn't about changing your body. It's about ensuring your wardrobe is working for you, not against you. Just a few simple changes in how you choose fabrics and how you do your laundry can make a world of difference in keeping you feeling fresh and confident. Do you find this tip helpful? Please comment laundry if you'll give it a try. I'd love to hear about your results. Number 8. Home environment. Your home environment. Can you believe, my friends, that even your living environment, that cozy space you call home, can subtly shape your personal scent? This might sound incredible, but it's an often overlooked factor that I've seen impact many of my patients. The air quality in your home, the furniture you lounge on every day, and even the cleaning products or scented candles you use, all play a role in your overall scent profile. Think about it this way. Older homes, especially those that have been built and lived in for many decades, often carry a distinct aroma of their own. Over the years, fabric-covered chairs, thick carpets, and even the wooden surfaces in a home absorb a medley of odors. From cooking spices, pet dander, the body oils of the people who've lived there, to even the faint traces of perfumes or colognes worn years ago. These smells don't just disappear. They cling to the porous materials within the home. So, what can we do to keep our homes fresh and ensure they're not negatively impacting our personal scent? There are a few simple adjustments you can make today. First, open your windows daily. Even for just 10 to 15 minutes, this can make a huge difference. It helps to flush out stale, trapped air and bring in a burst of fresh, clean air into your home. This is a completely free and incredibly effective solution. Second, try sprinkling baking soda on your upholstered furniture or carpets. Baking soda is a fantastic natural deodorizer. Just sprinkle a thin layer, let it sit for a few hours, or even overnight, then vacuum it away thoroughly. It's an easy, chemical-free fix to absorb trapped odors. Third, wash bedding, throw pillows, and removable upholstery covers regularly. These items absorb our sweat and oils faster than you might think, and they can become a source of odor if not laundered consistently. And finally, to give your indoor air quality an extra boost, consider investing in a small air purifier with a HEPA filter. HEPA filters are very effective at trapping dust, pet dander, and airborne particles that might otherwise cling to you and your belongings. These small changes can transform your home into a fresh scent-supporting haven rather than an unwanted odor amplifier. Start with one small change today. Living in a fresh environment isn't just good for your body odor. It's good for your respiratory health and your overall mental well-being. Do you have any tips for keeping your home smelling fresh? Please comment "Fresh Home" below. I'm looking forward to your ideas.